Ahoy, cruise enthusiasts! All right, time to talk about everyone's favorite topic, and that's Royal Caribbean food. I'm sure you're all aware of the survey that went out a couple of weeks ago asking if people would be willing to pay for pizza on Royal Caribbean ships. And understandably, this did cause a fair amount of controversy. They deserve controversy. They caused themselves. And it was, well, so much controversy that Michael Bayley had to put out a statement himself on something called Face Page, something like that. I don't know what it is. Anyway, some site that people apparently still use, where he attempted to quell the controversy. But if you read it, it's very, very interesting. So, I mean, there's a copy of it right there. I'm sure you all have seen it. And he said at the end, trying to be very clear about it, pizza lovers, don't worry, we are not charging for pizza. Yeah, okay, so today's lesson in corporate weasel words is this. They're attempting a little linguistic trick here using a little bit of ambiguity in the English continuous tense or present progressive tense, which can mean either current action or immediate future action. Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that? Right? What they did there? The statement isn't what everyone is hoping for. And we can't let them get away with this. You see, the correct way to read that is, don't worry, pizza lovers, we are not charging for pizza right now. That is correct. We know that. You are not charging for pizza right now. What about tomorrow, or next week, or next month, or next cruise season, or at some point in the future? Yes. See how that works? Did you catch the corporate weasel words? All right, so this was either written by some clueless lefty intern who has Grammarly and thinks they're going to fool everybody. No, sweetie, you're not fooling everybody, not even close. Or some overpaid lawyers trying to figure out how they can make a technically correct statement while still leaving the door open to charging for pizza at some point in the future because, well, they don't want to get sued. And I know, clueless lefty intern versus overpaid lawyer. What's the difference? For purposes of this discussion, it really doesn't matter. A definitive statement would be, no, pizza will always be free on Royal Caribbean. That is what everybody was hoping for, but not what we got. Now, here's the thing. I get it. They can't make any commitments because, let's be honest, they want to raise prices, just like they have been sneakily doing over the past couple of days. All right, I'm sure everyone's aware of the whole controversy that's going on Oasis of the Seas. Yes, so, I don't know, conspiracy theorists out there are saying that the whole survey thing was, a kind of a smokescreen, like the government saying aliens exist. All right, but I don't know, honestly, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think they just kind of botched it. Anyway, before I help them out of their mess, go ahead and hit the little subscribe and like button. It's down there somewhere. It's either green or red or over there, depending on which platform you're watching this on. So, or maybe it's over there. I don't, whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right. So, what would I have done, meaning the correct answer in this situation? Well, I think they should have made a definitive statement that still, well, satisfies the 3 requirements for all parties here. And they're actually pretty simple. They needed to quell the controversy, make a definitive statement to comfort the customers, and leave the door open for future price increases. Yes, that's what they need to do. And there was a very easy way out of it by making a commitment that is less of a commitment than you might think. All they have to do is come out and say, the pizza at Sorrentos will always be free. Did you hear that? Did you hear that little bit of weaseliness in there? Yes, pizza will always be free at Sorrentos. Okay, well, what if a ship doesn't have Sorrentos? What if in a refit they remove Sorrentos? Okay, yeah, that's a possibility, but that's kind of a commitment. And the way I look at it, saying pizza will always be free at Sorrentos is enough of a commitment that will satisfy most people. I would even be okay with that, which is why I'm giving this totally free advice. All right, so if they're going to make such a huge disruptive change, I mean, taking away free pizza, which has been a cruise staple for a very, very long time, well, you know what? They have to commit to it. And if that means removing Sorrentos from their ships, which offers the free pizza, then that's kind of what they have to do. But if they try this, right, we still have to Now, we still can't let them get away with it because, Royal, I'm sorry, you're never going to be able to charge for pizza at Sorrentos. All right? Let's just put that out there. I have had plenty of it, and under the right circumstances, it is absolutely delicious, but no one is going to pay for that. So you're going to have to do something new. You know what? Even Giovanni's Express would probably fit the bill, but you know what? It has to be at least as good as Frank and Lola's on Margaritaville. And yes, I'm saying that, well, Margaritaville is what Royal Caribbean should be aspiring to. Yeah, believe it or not. Well, there you go. Those are the weasel words that Royal Caribbean is using to try and get out of committing to free pizza. And yeah, just watch out for it. They're crafty, but me, am even craftier. Oh, and by the way, if the price increases are what bothers you most, if you voted Democrat for any election in the last 10 years, zip it. This is your fault. Anyway, see you on board.